Hey everybody, Icedrake here, and welcome back to Stranded Deep. I spent the night getting all the stuff off my raft. I caught a crab, put it on the fire because I'm a little bit hungry. And basically we're going to continue working on our lighthouse today. I turned a bunch of the logs that we had with us into planks already. So we should be good to get a little bit of this done, and then we're probably going to spend a little bit of the day after we've eaten something heading back to some of these other islands and trying to sort of see what we can do as far as hitting some of those wrecks and things like that. So that's the plan anyway. You know, I mean, as always, the islands could be fickle, the sharks could be numerous, and the weather could be bad. So we'll see what happens. Now we've got, what, 2x3 now. I want to do this 3x3 because my plan is to kind of build up one level in the middle and then have stairs going up and around on the sides. So that's going to be a thing that we try and accomplish today. Do I want to build it out this way, or do I want to build it... We'll build it up the beach. That'll be fine, right? Okay, so... There's probably a lot of you screaming at me about wasting all these planks on something that you see as frivolous as a lighthouse, but I am really okay with it. I would like to be able to find my home island much easier. Am I just that out of planks? Good lord. Yeah, I guess I am. Okay, well, that's all we're going to get done on the lighthouse for now, as it turns out, but that's fine. That's fine. We're going to bring back a lot more planks and things like that, hopefully, over the course of the day. Yeah, my tools are still in pretty good durability. We could use a drink. Go ahead and do that, and we'll chop a few of these. Oh no, we've got a couple. We'll go ahead and replenish, so I'm not going to waste time doing that right now, because I want to get as much sort of, you know, mileage out of my daylight as I can. And... you know, I may just cut up a coconut. I think that's what I'll do. These are still drinkable, actually. Can I... yeah, okay. Alright. And we'll just do that. Now, I also heard from a couple of our eagle-eyed viewers, and a couple of things that they were telling me that may or may not be true. Not that they would lie necessarily, it's just that they may be inaccurate, or it may be something that's in the experimental build of the game, but apparently you can just attach things to the raft without having to break them down first, and so that is something that I want to try out. I'm going to catch this other crab over here and put him on that spit. Now that it's daylight, I actually need to do a little bit of fishing, because yes, I've got a lot of smoked meat and that kind of thing, but I also don't want to use all of that if I don't have to. You know, I want to keep it sort of replenished as I use it. Otherwise, I will find myself out of it very quickly. And that's not what you want when you're trying to survive out here. So, we're just going to do this real quick. Just get, I think I'm going to put the sardines on to actually smoke. We're going to cook the crab. And then, let's see where we're kind of at. I also want to start thinking about getting some farm plots going. I know that's kind of one of those sort of nebulous things that I've been talking about for a while. Oh, and now it's going to start raining. Well, that's fine. It's not going to knock out my fire. I don't think, anyway. So, this is useful for deeper dives, it says, and that was one of the things that somebody was telling me, was that you can carry an air tank with you, and that it will actually help you hold your breath and stuff like that. So that's cool. I'm actually going to put this on the raft, and I think we're pretty good. I'll just put it down here. Okay, so... oh, this is going to be a full-on storm. I can hear the wind and stuff already. That is disappointing. Okay, so... crud. I'll try and maybe wait it out here, and we'll just cut down some saplings, get some fibrous leaves for some lashings, and maybe cut up some of these palm fronds. Just do a little housekeeping here on our main island while we're waiting out that storm. It's gonna be loud, people. I apologize. You know, like I said, the weather may not cooperate. What do you know? I'm alarmingly prescient, you know? So I've been thinking a lot about the game and some things that I'd like to see eventually. I don't know if you know, the developers are planning on, you know, they said there's going to be an end game, and I'm assuming, like I think a lot of people are, that that's going to mean that you get like rescued, or that you know, somehow manage to get yourself back to the mainland or something like that. And I think that would be cool, but I'm really sort of wondering how they're going to go about it. You know, like, I don't want it to be something as arbitrary as, you know, build the biggest raft you can and just run from everything in the ocean until you see, you know, land or whatever. I mean, that's kind of what the game is already. But to just have that kind of be the ending of it, I don't know. Like, the thing about Stranded Deep, unlike a lot of other survival games and that kind of thing, is that it's not really like, there's no supernatural element to it. You know, even the bosses of the game, the so-called bosses, like the giant eel and the giant squid, and even the megalodon, are real creatures. You know, like the megalodon, obviously, you know, giant shark, scares the heck out of me. But, you know, so does the giant squid and the giant eel, if I'm being just completely honest. I don't really enjoy, too, that this yucca falls in my house, but I mean, that's my fault. When I eventually knock this one down and make a more permanent, sturdy structure, maybe with some bricks or something, then, oh, that's something that I could think about doing now. I've got a lot of leather, I've got some rocks and things. I could make myself a pick and go look for some clay while it's storming, and I may do that. I may just do that here in a minute. But, you know, I don't know. I don't really know what I want to see as far as, like, you know, this is how the game ends kind of thing. But I don't want it to be just as simple as, if I can build a large enough raft, then I can just run forever and nothing can stop me, and so I get to land. I don't know. I mean, like, maybe that's cool for some people. You know, like, if that's what you want to see, then, you know, I'm not gonna decry it, I guess. But at the same time, I don't know, I want there to be something else to it, you know? I don't know, it seems like a very, I don't want to say complex, but it is kind of a complex game. I mean, you're trying to survive on a deserted island, you have to make all these things for yourself and kind of keep, you know, yourself occupied and like that. And I think I need 2 stone tools. I'm sorry, I'm thinking and doing things, and that doesn't always work out well. Okay, so we don't need lashings. We need leather and a stick. And what else? Two leather. Oh, okay, alright. Well, in that case, there we go. So, just let me make the pick. That's all I want. Okay, so we've got our pick now. I don't need this coconut. Just gonna leave it there. We'll leave these fibrous leaves here somewhere. Okay, so we're gonna grab our spears. And I think, too, I may grab that air tank. Where did I put it? I put it on the raft. Okay. Oh, let me grab this crab, too. Okay. Okay. Now then, we're banging on all cylinders here. Got our air tank. I don't know if I have to have that equipped. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So, clay is a little bit difficult to get. At least if you are like me at all. I don't know how hard it'll be to see while it's storming. Not that bad. We do want to be on the lookout for sharks, obviously. But we kind of have to go out past the shallow area. And you have to sort of look around in the coral. Clay looks a lot like, well, that. It's a big mineable deposit. And it looks like my air is still going down at a fair clip. So I'm guessing you have to do more than just have the air tank in your inventory. So I'm just going to try and get this without getting nabbed by anything or poisoned. And we want to be sort of trying to collect these as we knock them off, because they will kind of get lost in the coral as you do. So, and we want all of it we can get, because with clay you can make bricks, you can make a furnace, you can make all sorts of things with it, and it's a little bit hard to get to, just a little. I mean, it's not like super bad out here, obviously. Like, I'm still pretty close to the shore. That doesn't mean I won't get nabbed by a shark, it just means that I'm less likely to, especially knowing my luck. So where'd that other piece go? There it is. Like, as soon as I say that, there'll be one like, ah, ha, 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 ha. Now, I think that's a reef shark. I'm not 100% on that because he's a little bit far away, and I don't want to get close enough to get nabbed by him, but I think reef sharks are mostly not hostile. Like, I think they're too small to really be a concern, but I don't know that that means he won't attack me. But there are two of them out there. So I'm going to do my best to leave them alone and hope that they don't, you know, take a very sudden and violent and toothy interest in what I'm over here doing. So, but we're going to try and get... Well, I'm running a little short on inventory space. Let me go back and put this clay on the beach. And we'll probably drop the air tank too, since I need my hands free to do other things. Okay, so we just drop the clay right there. That's already like a good bit. But the pick can be used to do this. It can be used to bust up rock, rock deposits on islands, which we've already seen one of. And so it's a handy little thing to have, but it is kind of on the expensive side as far as like the leather and stuff that you need. Alright, my man, it's about to be the moment of truth. Are you gonna be a jerk? Are you a jerk? Are you a jerk fish? You gonna leave me alone? You gonna bite me? No, okay. So the reef sharks do leave you alone, so that's good. Or at least maybe he's just lulling me into a false sense of security. What do you guys think? He's setting me up for one of the larger sharks to come along. That's what's going on here. But I'll go after it in a minute. Let me just bust this all down. I don't know. I'll probably be able to find most of it. But the clay is, you know, like you can kind of get to these, what most people would consider fairly easily. I don't consider it easy because, well, you know, this is my nightmare scenario. So, but you know, yeah, it's out here in the coral. It's out here just outside of the shallows. So if you want, you know, if you want clay, you're gonna have to go get it. And I don't envy you, because you may have, you know, those jerk fish that come along. That's what I'm gonna call sharks from now on, is just jerk fish. You know. Not that they're Jamaican or anything like that. That's a culinary pun for some of you savvy watchers out there. But yeah, okay. So we've got what, 11 there. Oh, there's a crate that I didn't get. Boom, done. So we got 11 there, and I think we put what, 7 up on the beach, something like that. I don't know. So we're probably gonna try and make a furnace. And I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tip. Some of you probably are... Ooh, a jerry can. Yes! That's wonderful. Okay, we've needed one of those. So now we can actually start farming for fuel. That's what else we're going to do in this video, as it turns out. We're going to start some farms. But anyway, so pro tip for people. Well, maybe not a pro tip, but definitely a noob-friendly bit of advice, if we can call it that. when you create your brick forge and your brick station, whatever it's called. Hold on, I'll look it up. What's it called? The brick scrap? Why is it just called brick scrap? Oh no, that's what you can make. That's not the actual. The brick station, yeah. So we need planks, we need bricks for that. You want to set the brick station and the furnace adjacent, because to make brick scrap, you need the furnace and the station. Unless they've changed that. Let me look. Yeah, you need both of those together, so they've got to be basically within your cursor, or at least within your cursor's radius, for you to be able to use them. So that's a little bit of... Let me just clean this up. That's a little bit of a thing that if you don't set them in the right spot, then you've got to knock them down, and then you've got to move one over, and it just becomes a whole thing, and it's awful. When I played the game the first time, man, I mean, I just felt like such a jerk, because I put my furnace up like next to my house, and then I had my brick station down at the beach, and then I had to knock one of them down, and then I had to go get more clay, and and it was just stupid of me to do it that way. So I said we're gonna get some farm plots now, and I think I'm gonna go with the corrugated farm plots, simply because I think they hold more. I can't verify that, but I feel like they do. Well, let me put my pick down. I need my hoe. Is that it? Is that right? Yeah. Okay. It's a crude hoe, but it'll work. Okay. So we're gonna make 2 farm plots for some potatoes, and I think I am gonna put them up here near my house. Right? That seemed like a thing I ought to do. Do I want them down near the beach? Honestly, it would save me a lot of steps if I put them next to a water condensing thing. This is a nice little farm plot over here, and there's already potatoes growing. Yeah, I think I might, and then I'll put another water collector over here. So we're gonna just start a couple of farm plots. Put one right here. Okay. So then, get these out of the way. We're gonna do one more. Can I set it adjacent? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So those are going to be our farms. We're going to plant our potatoes in there, and then we're going to have to water them. So we're going to want to make another water collector over there. And because otherwise I'm going to have to get my 2 water skins, and then we'll have to fill them up here, and then run over there, and then fill them up here, and then run over there. And it's just a whole thing. Plus, actually, I may make more than one other water still. I may make 2 more, one for each farming plot, just to make it super easy. I think I will. I think that's going to be a thing that I do. Okay, so let me look at what it takes to make one of those again, because I've forgotten. Okay, drinkable coconut flasks, palm fronds, lashings, cloth, and rock. Okay, so we need 6 rocks. Just drop these, because we're not going back out in the water right now. Okay, 6 rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 lashings. 2 cloth. I'm gonna need actually 2 more lashings. I don't have enough coconuts for this. Crap. Well, that's fine. We'll do what we can. Consumables, coconut flask. Okay, and then we need some palm fronds. Okay. No problem. We'll get our potatoes planted, and then we need to try to make a fuel still. That's going to be our next step. And we're doing okay right now. This is fine. Water still. Okay. This is going to be for this guy right here. We're going to put you right there. Boom. Oh, no, don't hit it. Why are you hitting things? Wow. What a jerk. Okay. Just leave that right there. And then put all this back down here. Well, if I'd had one more coconut, I guess I'll have to go and bring some back. That's okay. Not a problem. Not a problem. Okay, so we don't... Do I need my hoe? I think I still need my hoe. Okay. I need my water bottles, water sticks. There we go. There's one. And there's the other. And I know it just got dark. You guys can't see anything. Let me get this other torch, this other lantern. So we're not going to be working on the... I'm not going to be working on the lighthouse right now because we need a crap load more planks. Precisely one crap load. Okay, so take this over here, and we're going to set that right there. We're going to get these potatoes, and we're going to plant them in that plot. We got the green thumb achievement. We're going to take these potatoes, and we're going to put them in that plot. And then we're going to take these, and we're going to water these. Okay, so that's 3. 1, 2, 3. Gosh, that takes a lot of water. Okay, now we got to run back over here because there's nothing in that still yet. See what I mean? Like, this could be very annoying. 2, 3, and 4. And that's all that still's got right now. It's making some more. It's getting there. Probably going to chop up the rest of those palm fronds tonight, now that it's nighttime again. Because I've still got another one of these that I've got to water. Okay, so let me just go ahead and do that. I'm just going to use the knife to cut up those fronds, and then we may try... I may have to go and get some more coconut. I need to go get more coconuts, and I need to go get more logs, if nothing else. We're absolutely going to check whatever wrecks are around while we're out there, but those are going to be essential things for what we're building here. Okay, some more fronds here. Okay, boom. This is quality content right here, people. Quality content. Okay. Palm frond. There we go. Okay. And fill this up. Okay. We've got one more. We'll head over here, and we'll water the other farm plot, and it'll be great. And we'll just spend our night running back and forth between them. I mean, once we've got these watered, the water in them will last for a while. That's not, that's not really the issue. It's just a matter of, like, getting them watered all the way up in the first place. And then you kind of have to watch them, because you don't want your plots to run out of water, because if that happens, then you'll have to basically clear the potatoes out of them, get more potatoes, put in them, and it just becomes a whole thing. Okay, let me just go ahead and get these all chopped up, and we'll see what we can do about everything. Just everything. Okay. Did one of them fly somewhere off into the wild blue yonder? Yeah, there it is. Okay. I knew it. He was trying to escape. Okay. Alright. Oh, I picked up that entire palm. And that one. Okay. Quit being silly. Just get the palm fronds. That's what we're after. I mean, we're just going to stack them back up more or less over here. But, that keeps them from being too out there, I guess. We got a lot of these palm bunches, man. I mean, I did, like, just completely tree aside a couple of islands, but still, it's like, it's a lot. It's a lot of palm. A lot of palm. Okay. lost a couple there, but I'm not super concerned about it because, well, I've got enough to cover this entire beach if I really want to. Okay. Couple more. Maybe the last one. Okay. Just get. There we go. Okay. And back over here. Getting it all done. We've almost got that one filled up. In fact, these ought to do it. One of these might. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. Now, that is the 0. So we're going to put it over here. Okay. Just dropping right there. This one's got 1 in it. Go ahead and do that because I think my water's getting a little low personally. Yeah, okay. Not such a huge deal. I've got a couple of drinkable coconuts here. No problem. Okay. Go ahead and bust them up too. Eat one of them and then we'll head out. Oh, I need to get the, okay. I need to get those fish off the fire. The sardines. Here we go. Just pick them up. There we go. Okay. Now, I think I've got another, yeah, more small meat in there. There we go. I won't need the hoe where we're going. I'm going to go ahead and get, yeah, I'm pretty full on food and everything. That's not a problem. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get I just broke my knife. Okay, lashings, stick, rock, turn the rock into a thing, turn that into a refined knife. Okay, got those. Where'd I put my spears? Here they are. I should get around to making some refined spears, but frankly, I just don't want to waste the leather. Frankly, because I just don't have that much of it right now. I mean, later when I have a lot of leather, not so much a problem. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the anchor pulled up here, making sure that the sail is... What? Making sure that the sail is up. There was a graphical glitch there that almost screwed me again. Alright, and we're going to head over here to a tree-filled paradisical island. And we're going to get some planks, and we're going to get some other things. Planks, and we need... What else did we need? What else did we need? Nobody knows on that island. It's fine. Planks and... I just did a lot of things. I don't remember what it was that we needed. Well, we're going to check some wrecks. We're thinking, and we're thinking, and we're not remembering. Somebody shouted out. What was the other thing that we were looking for? Planks. We need those. It wasn't cloth. Coconuts! That was it. Coconuts. Planks and coconuts. Okay. Yes. We're coming back with lumber and, you know, very coconutty food to make, you know, water stills and such with. Okay, good. That's what it was. Now, we also need to be on the lookout as we're searching these wrecks for buoy balls and tires and things like that, because we've also got to add another layer to our raft at some point. Sorry, I'm drinking and sailing again. I mean, you know, it's like my hands are kind of free right now, except that I'm keeping one on the mouse just because, like, that kind of lets me look around. But while you're sailing straight forward, there's just not a whole lot that you can do as far as, you know, making things happen, I guess. So, But there ought to be some good trees and such on this island out here. There also ought to be some wrecks that we haven't hit. So that's gonna be the case. Hopefully by the time the sun comes up. And I'll probably do one more day cycle in this video. It's gonna be a little bit longer maybe than some of my other videos, but I did a full day cycle, and I did a full day cycle and like a partial night cycle already. I don't remember how long this video has gone on, to be honest with you. I think it's just been one day cycle, and this is the first night cycle. So we'll do one more day cycle, and that's what we'll say. That's what I'll say that I'm doing. I don't know. Probably. Anyway, maybe it'll be an hour and a half long. I don't want it to be that long. I feel like a lot of you guys don't want it to be that long. Maybe some of you do. I know personally that I enjoy longer YouTube videos. But you know, that's just me. I like them because I can listen to them while I'm doing other things, even if I'm not actively watching the video. Just sort of having something to fill the background with, you know, noise and such can be... Well, there's a lot of wrecks out at this island. Can I skirt past that? It's kind of weird having this sail directly in my line of vision. Yeah, I think I can just come right in here. Okay, no problem. Oh, look, a big crab. Big, stupid crab. Okay. Looks like there's already some planks and some metal on the island, so that's good. Now, this is a smaller island, from what I can kind of tell. So, I mean, that's kind of good. Is that a shelter or a rock? I think that's a rock. Mr. Crab, I do wish that you would heck off. Because those spears don't hurt you. And I don't want to waste my axe's durability. But I guess I'm just going to have to kill you. I'd love to know how he's hurting me while he's running away. Okay. Yeah, I'm not hurt that bad. It's fine. Okay, he can stay right there for the moment. Okay. Aha! Brought a friend. Okay. I could probably be fighting this thing in a more efficient way, especially if I had refined spears. But as it stands, you two, just for good measure. But as it stands, I mean, I'm not super worried about the crabs. They don't do just a ton. He said, while at half health, they don't do a ton of damage. Okay, I've been wrong before, okay? Like, sue me, okay? Now, as long as there's not, like, a crazy boar or something on this little tiny island that's gonna run me ragged. There's not, is there? I don't see one. Yet. Okay. Anyway. I should be able to get a campfire going. I'm gonna... If I can find some cloth, I may just make a smoker and smoke that meat. Because that's an awful lot of crab. Yeah, I think that was just a rock that I saw from the beach. And I should have maybe brought my... my pick. I should have maybe brought the pick with me. Not a super huge deal. Okay. Cloth is more important than stick right now. Okay. Okay. Pretty full. Pretty full. Okay, so just kind of start getting some things together that I'm going to be taking with me. Come to an island. Make piles of scrap. That's pretty much the whole name of the game, isn't it? Okay, So we're gonna definitely get the wood. We're gonna bring some coconuts. It's gonna be amazing. We're also bringing some more smoked meat back with us, which is always a plus. You know, like, if nothing else, these are the things. These are the things. So, we can cut this up. We'll get our fire started. I need to make some lashings, too, because I don't have any of those with me. But there should be plenty of fibrous leaves on the island. Okay. I think it's just 3. Is it just 3? Yeah. There we go. Okay, now let's go find some lashings. We're going to use the frying knife for that because our axe is in a little bit worse shape than I would like. I mean, it's not bad off, but, you know, like, we had to fight crabs with it, and it's just a whole thing. Okay, so, some more fibrous leaves. Is that 4? That's 3. Okay, don't run with sharp things, kids. Little safety tip for you. Okay, get this yucca. I mean, that's another rock outcrop that could be mined if we had to pick. I mean, like, it would be nice to take that many rocks back, but at the same time, we're not really after rocks because we've got kind of a lot of them right now. Not like a lot, but we've got enough to last us for a while. So there's really no reason to, like, go crazy trying to bring back a bunch of rocks. You know, when we just don't need, like, we just don't need them. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. So, okay. All right, so that ought to be plenty to get the smoker going. Obviously, that's like way more than enough to get the smoker going. Like I kind of know, you know, what I'm about on occasion. But, woo. Almost tried to pick that up. I was just like, it's a thing. No. I mean, it is a thing, but it's a bad thing. We leave those alone. So, I should have brought a flashlight. Oh well. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Let me just go ahead and start making some lashings, and that will get rid of some of these fibrous things that I have. Okay. Alright. Oh, it's gonna be like that. Okay. Give me my knife. Okay. There we go. And again, don't run with sharp things. Okay. Gotta get the smoker going so that we can get these crabs skinned, because I don't want them to go bad. I mean, like, I don't think they're in any serious danger of that happening. But maybe a little. Can I just make a smoker, please? Thank you. Okay, and we're going to point that towards our home island, just so that we kind of know more or less where we came in. That's what we're after. Okay, so pick up the knife. Drop the sticks. Just really. Okay. Drop these lashings. And skinning. Okay. So, we're probably just going to cook the little crab, depending on how much of the big crab meat we get. I think we get 2? Yeah. We might get 3. I don't know. No, just 2. Okay. So then, we should have 4 medium crab meat, or large crab meat, or whatever it is. And then 1 small. We'll put the small on the actual fire. And then we'll put, yeah, it's medium crab meat. We'll put the medium up here to smoke. Okay. We'll put the little one down here to be breakfast or whatever. And I need 2 more sticks to make some kindling. We have kindling now. Okay, we're lighting a fire. I'm getting a little better at that, but I'm still not great at it. I hate it. What? Why? Okay, so apparently if you fail long enough, you'll burn your hand. That's realistic, I guess. That's You know, that's what we're after. Okay, so the sun's coming up. Great. We'll look a little more at the island here in a minute. We're going to try and finish up a little bit of this stuff on the beach, just to say we did, and then we'll hit the, you know, the whole diving and the running and the screaming as we try and dodge sharks and hit some of these wrecks. Excuse me. Wow. You know, you think you're doing better, and all of a sudden your throat's just like, you remember when you were sick a week ago? I do too. So, okay, let's see. What else? Grab the Ayuga. Okay, is there 50 here? No. No, okay. Well, I've kind of got a little stockpile of that right now, too. Like, again, it's not something that's, like, super urgent. Oh, I have to go get some, you know, antidote made because I'm poisoned and dying or anything, but again, like, it never hurts to have extra. Oh, potatoes, good. Potatoes are good, okay. So, this, I think, is mostly just the loose scrap. I'm not going to worry about the potato right now. It's worth noting that if you have a potato picked and it spoils, then you can't... Rude. If you have a potato and it spoils, then you can, like, still plant it, but I wouldn't eat it, because then you'll need antidote. Or medicine or something. I'm not really, like, you know... Okay, I think that's breakfast. Grab that. Oof. We're hurting a little bit as far as our water, too. Let me go ahead and make a water still. Coconut. That. Lashings. Okay. One thing at a time. Could you just be what I'm telling you to flip and be, my dude? Okay? Like, I just need a water I just want to get in the water. These people want quality content. They need high quality H2O. Okay? Is all I'm saying. Okay. Alright. Quality content. That's what we're after. Water still. Okay. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Now. Everything in order. Good. We're hurting a little more than I would like for that kind of thing, but it's okay. It's fine. This may be how I die. Remember me to your loved ones. Okay. Remember me to your loved ones. Oh, that's long. Take a little gander here. Little gander over yander. Okay, there's a container. Don't you judge me for my weird sayings. I hear you. I hear you. What's he mean? Absolutely nothing. I mean very little. Okay, so we've got some barrels. That's good. I'm also obviously like super paranoid about the sharks and such. Can we climb this ladder? I wish to climb, sir. Please send help. Okay, no, okay. Is there another way up there? Can I maybe jump from here? Hup. Nope, maybe not. I've been wrong before, like in the past. Ah, now that I should be able to climb up. I'm wrong because I can't actually get to it. Okay, so we got a spyglass, we got a refined hammer, lashings, flare gun, and a torch. Wunderbar. Okay, a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff. Don't see any giant sharkies, no? Okay, we're just gonna jet over to the beach and dump all this stuff that I just picked up. And go back out there and get the rest of it. I want to get up there to the top of the boat because there's another chest, which I'm sure you guys saw. Like, I mean, I'm not crazy. I'm just a little unwell. Okay, clear that out, because we may not take all the vehicle parts and stuff back with us. Definitely take the plank scrap and that, but it's always nice, too, to have extra crates that I can just carry in my inventory. Because, you know, I mean, I can put 3 stacks of just whatever in there. And, aha! Wonderful! Okay. Anyway, I can put 3 stacks of whatever in a chest. Okay, how much do I want these barrels? That's the question. I want the barrels. I do. I want them. I don't actually know if I'm getting them. Ah, good. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There. Up. Here we go. Hup. Okay. Aim for the shore. Okay. Aim. Aim and rowing and aiming for the shore. Okay. We're gonna make, I think, another raft piece out of these and stick it on the front. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. Whoop, over there. Hup. We're doing our dolphin impression. Hup. And hup. I mean, here I am, like, acting like this is actually taking anything out of me. But, you know, I mean, like, these are big steel barrels, you know? They're like, I assume they're steel. I mean, I'm pretty sure they are. Aluminum, if nothing else. Or aluminium, if you're British. Because, you know, sometimes we put the wrong pronunciation on things. I don't know. I mean, I'm no linguologist to tell you, you know, like who invented the word and who gets credit for pronouncing it properly and that kind of thing. You know. Okay, so we got some barrels. That's cool. Stand up straight. You're embarrassing me on camera. Okay, stand. Okay. He knows what's good for him. Okay, so we got this other crate. Let's take a look there. Ah, okay. Some more good scrap and things. We got some cloth. This is good. These are all good things. Okay, some plank scrap, which I think I had another piece of it, but oh, there it is. Okay. Don't judge. Okay, so let's get some water. Okay, get this going. Keep that going, rather. Okay. Could really use some more planks, or some more fronds to put in my water still. This looks like a small boat. We're just gonna hit it real quick. Just gonna hit it real quick. Real quick. Maybe there's not a crate. Ah. No. This is nothing. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, well, we checked it anyway. Let's go around the back of the island here and see what we can see. How's our SPF? Oh, our SPF's fine. We're doing fine on pretty much everything except food, water, and health. So basically SPF. That's the only positive thing we got going for us right now, is that it's not like 1.5 million degrees. I don't know why I picked that rock up. I mean, I'm just gonna drop it back here. Okay. Ah, tires. Okay, so that's potentially 2 rafty bits. So let's swim out to that and see what we've got. It's honestly a little bit farther out than... No, it's fine. It's like right here at the edge of, you know, death. Got a crate right there. That's cool. Oh, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, that's a big rock, champ. Anything in here? No. Okay, let's go down here, see what we've got. Anything in the back? No. Wood container right there, apparently in the rock. So 3 containers, and we're gonna get some tires out of this. Hey, where's my exit? Okay, 3. Could you? Could you? Okay, all right, we're good. Okay, we're breathing, and we're breathing. Okay. All right, so we got some tires here, and a big ol' shark. Hi, Jaws. I mean, you're not really Jaws, but you know, like you're a tiger shark. Do we kill him? Do we try and kill him? We're gonna try and kill him. If nothing else, it'll get our hunting up, right? I think I hit him with that one. I'm not sure. Not 100% on having hit him with that particular... Nope, I missed him there. Hit him. Okay. How many spears? I've got 7 left. That ought to be enough to kill him, I think. I don't know. Okay, got him. Taking it easy. Being calm. We're up here. He can't get us. Everything's beautiful. Got him. Okay. Come on, buddy. Give me a good lineup shot. Don't go away. Don't go away. Come back here. At least bring me my spears. This man swam off. He took my property and he left. It's fine. You're a jerk, but it's fine. Okay. And tires. Okay. So these Okay. Okay. And again, we're doing our dolphin impression. Okay. Oop. Okay. We got the tires, we got some barrels, we can make 2 new raft sections. I've just come to terms with the fact that my raft is not going to be, like, at all as, you know, as aesthetically pleasing as I would like. I mean, it's going to be made out of garbage pretty much regardless, so I don't know, like, why I'm stressing that hard over it. I'm just going to go ahead and pick up this rock because it's going to bother me if I don't. Okay. So, we've still got those out there. You know what? I'll just leave the tires on the beach here. Clean out my inventory and then go back for that real quick because I don't want to lose the light, you know? I mean, like, I don't think we're even at noon yet. Which way is that moving? Okay, don't care. Alright, let's just get this cleaned out. We're not even going to look at it right now. And we want to get out here and get this one done. Right? Okay, now that is out in some deep water. It's okay. Oh, buoy balls. We can do all 3 sections of raft. Oh, I've got buoy balls back at the home base anyway. Wonderful. Corrugated scrap. Did I forget to go back and get something out of another boat? I feel like I did. Well, that'll bug me later. Okay, we got a reef shark there. Okay. Okay, what else? Anything up here? No. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. You're a jerk. You're a jerk fish. I have 2 of these. And he's between me and the shore. Wouldn't you know? Okay. He missed his shot. Here's hoping that he missed his shot. Get to the shallows, get to the shallows, get to the shallows, get to the shallows, get to the shallows. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Another rock. I'll be upset if I miss. Just one of those things. Not a problem, not a problem. There's one right there, too. Go ahead and get him. Okay. So, we need to make some more lashings. And just trying to keep those from rolling all over the place. Okay. Get the rest of our stuff. Making trips with the tires is going to be, well, tiresome. I'm not sorry. Okay. So, running, and we're 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 dropping, and we're running back. Oh my gosh. I ought to be able to get enough lashings together to at least get the barrels and the tires done. Hopefully on this island, if I can just make those two, that'll be well enough, I guess. Catch my breath. Okay. Because even if I can't make enough lashings to get the buoy balls done, at least they are, like, carryable, you know, inventoriable. And there's some yucca, another yucca tree plant thing back there, so yeah. I'll have plenty to just finish the raft. Whoa, I got faster all of a sudden. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay. Flare guns galore. Wow. I think that one is the one that I've got stuff left on, so I'll go get it here in just a second. Some leather there, that's nice. Gyrocopter part that I don't really care anything about currently. Again, eventually, yes, but not right now. Okay, let's get out here. Let's get out here and get the rest of that. Right. Okay. I'm also going to try and look at that hole in the bottom of this boat. Flare gun and a torch. Okay. Gonna look in the hole in the bottom of the boat, see if there's anything in there. Probably not. If what the heck? Okay. No, I don't think. No, and I can't get in there anyway. Okay, that's fine. Not a problem. Not a problem. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys a little story, and it's a short one, but my headphone cord just touched my leg, and it scared me a little bit. It's just like I'm in the water, but not for real, but also a little bit for real because, you know, I'm me. So, let's see. Immersion. Yeah, okay, so now we need to get some lashings together. And I had another fibrous leaf here somewhere. There we go. 2 and 3. Okay. One lashing. Okay, and let's go for that yucca. It's in here somewhere. Somewhere? Yucca? Yucca? Hello? Hello? I know I saw it. Ah, there it is. Okay. Alright, that ought to be plenty. That ought to be plenty. Well. They're just stuck in the solid bush clump. Okay, so we need 3. Boom. Okay. Got what we need there. Nice. Okay, those are extras. So that's our lashings, buoy balls. Okay. So I'd really like to have my sail in the middle. So I think, I'm sorry, I'm just planning out my raft here. I'd like to have my sail in the middle, because that seems to keep things more stable, and I don't want, like, the front end of it, like, rising up while I'm sailing along, because that seems like it would be a lot easier for something to, like, tip me. I don't have a hammer! I have to make a hammer. I have to make a hammer. Okay. Wait, I have sticks already. I don't need to break you. Continue being a wood log for now. What else do I need for a hammer? Okay, that suddenly became very important, and I'm super glad that, like, okay, so lashings, stick, 2 rocks. Done. Got it, not a problem. Oh, I've got another lashing anyway. Good! Good. Okay, 1 hammer. Thank you. Now we can make some bits of a raft. Raft tire base, and let's see if we can attach them to the back. Like that. Oxo. Okay. Now, will it move the anchor? Huh. That's interesting. I hope that continues to have everything work. And it just got very dark, and I'm sorry. We're looking for our barrels. Okay. Barrel raft base. Okay. There we go. Craftsmanship, kind of. And we need our buoy balls, which are over this way somewhere. Here we go. I can kind of see the yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All of them? That's all of them. Okay. And buoy ball raft. Clicky. Okay. Now I need that corrugated metal. Corrugated scrap. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've only got 5. So, but that's okay because I'm only going to use 2 of them for the middle, right? Okay. Craft more. Okay. Now that I can't do. Oh, okay. So if as long as it's just raft bits, you can put them through like the anchor and the rudder, but you can't put a base on them or a floor. Okay, fair enough. Alright, I tell you what, I'm going to grab one of these flashlights so that you guys can continue to see what I'm doing. It's super dark for me. It's got to be crazy for you guys. Okay, this is a little better. And basically, we're just going to snatch all this stuff up off the beach and put as much of it in storage as I can. The sticks and... do I want the sticks and the rocks that bad? What do you think? I'd like to take that tire back with me, just because I've got, like, a spare one here and a spare one on my home island. We'll take that hammer back. Do I want the vehicle parts? Yeah, I might as well take them. I'll end up needing them eventually. I don't care so much about the spyglass. I do care about the cloth. Alright, so get some of this squared away. Okay. And hammer. Okay, that's all foodstuffs. So there we go. Okay. And I'll worry about breaking the rudder and the anchor off when I get back to my home island as well. Like, I'll break them off and then I'll put them on the back. So, yeah, I think I will take the rocks with me just because. How many are there? 7. I'd love to have one more. Just to have full stacks, but it's not super important. I mean, I don't know how good the flare guns are. That's the thing. I've tried them before, did not get a lot of use out of them. So, like, and again, maybe I'm using them wrong. Maybe they need to be used underwater. I'm not sure. I would hope not. Like, that would be really weird if they just didn't work on dry land for whatever reason, you know. I'm going to take the Ayuga. I'll make some breath stuff with it at some point. I'm going to take the leather. So those and that wood log. Okay. So, that wood log, and yuga, and leather. And what else? Cloth, yes. Okay. Alright. And then we've got all of those that are open for business. So there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 wood logs are going to go in those. And then we're going to put some more in these chests here. So basically, we're going to spend the rest of the night chopping wood. I don't care so much about the little trees, but I am going to get them out of my way. You know, just because. And we'll pick up those sticks and stuff later. Maybe we'll do something with them. I don't know. Okay. And I don't necessarily care about lashings and stuff that much. Whatever palm bunches I can take with me as well, I'll do. And coconuts, obviously, because those are the things that I majorly came here for. So that'll all be very good. And I said I was just going to end at the end of that day cycle. But I may go ahead and do that, and I'll just continue cutting this wood off camera because that's not going to be super interesting for everybody. And then I'll just load up, and then in the morning, when I head back to my island, I'll start recording again. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed the content. If you have, please feel free to hit the like button, and subscribe to the channel if you're so inclined. And me and my flying palm tree will see all of you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.